Hey folks, Farmer Luke here, making up some lard this evening. So we got a couple of our pigs back from the butcher. This was some of the fat that was come from our pigs, and for reference, our butcher told us that it's some of the cleanest fat that he's ever seen. And maybe, I don't know if you can zoom in, or maybe if you want that background, and you can see that it's very, very clean fat. So all I'm doing is I'm chunking it up into smaller pieces like this, and then I'm putting it into a pot of boiling water, and then once the maximum amount of this fat has rendered, which basically means just comes out and becomes liquid, then we'll turn the pot off and let it get cold, and all the fat will come to the top of the water, and the water will be at the bottom, plus there'll be some impurities in the water and some in the fat, and then we'll just kind of do that 2, 3, 4 times, kind of reboiling it until we get a really clean product. Because you can see, like even if this one, like you can see there's little pieces of meat on there, so that will need to get separated out of it before we're finished with it. So little pieces like that will come out on this first or second or third time that we go through it. So I'm just doing this, and maybe I'll do this, and then we'll take you outside to where we have the pot boiling, or at least hot. And it doesn't have to be boiling, it just has to be warm enough to render the fat out of it. And the smaller the pieces, and kind of just the more surface area the water can kind of reach, and it just speeds it up. If you leave them, like I could put that great big chunk in and it would render, but it would take a lot longer. And then the other thing I guess I should show here is that this pile that I'm working through here, this is the subcutaneous lard. So that's the stuff that this would have been literally under the skin. So the skin would have been here, and then under here would be a pork chop. So this is the fat that was taking off the pork chops, basically. But this would be on the outside of the pig's body. And then this is what's called the visceral fat, and this will make a leaf lard. So this is the lard that is in the internal cavity, and it will kind of surround things like the kidneys will be in this. And it'll be right up tight to the backbone, and that, I got a hair in my hand, this will make the best lard. So this lard, the leaf lard, will be even better than the subcutaneous stuff. So I'm going to end up, I have 2 pots on the go. I'll put this all in one pot, and then this stuff, the visceral fat, will go in another, and this will be the leaf lard, and that will be the lard. So the leaf lard is the stuff that we'd use if we were doing baking. You want to make biscuits, you want to make bread, you want to make anything that requires lard, you're going to use the leaf lard. And then the other lard could still be used for the same things, but it would also be great if you want to just like deep fry chicken or make something of that nature. And yeah. Okay, we'll take you outside. I'm going to add a little of this to the pot. I won't take it all, I'll just take what I can easily fit in my hand. Oh, good catch. If I can hold the doorknob. And I'm just putting this in here, and see if I can, let me see if I can tilt this a little bit so you can see in there a little better. And you can already see like that yellowish stuff at the top is already the fat starting to come out of this. And I may have to add a little bit more water to this. Yeah, I think I will. And then the other pot has nothing in it yet. I'm just getting that one ready. And the dogs are upset. All right. Okay, folks. I'll let you know how I make out with this, and maybe I'll put up another video about once the lard's finished, and I'll show it in its finished state and how we store it. And maybe we better show Titus over here, who's barking and interrupting our video. Titus, why are you interrupting the video? Hey, be a nice boy. Yeah, I know. Titus is mad because he's tied up. Titus, stop it! He's mad because he's tied up. Or there could be a bird up above too, because he looks like he's looking upwards. All right, folks. I'll talk to you later. Farmer Luke out, and we'll see you next time. If you like what we're doing on our channel, please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.